Byron Crump. And I went to high school in New Jersey at an all-boys school, which was a great experience for me. And then went to Oberlin College in Ohio, pretty far from home, although that was terrific. I had a good time doing that. And then I worked for a couple of years as a technician, and then went to grad school. Decided, well, I'm tired of being a technician, I'm going to go to grad school. And got into the University of Washington School of Oceanography. Went there for 7 years. I got my master's, and I got my PhD. And then after that, I got a postdoc position all the way back on the East Coast. So I worked in my Bay West, and I came back to the East Coast to a marine biological laboratory in Woods Hole. I was there for a few years. And then I got a faculty job at the University of Maryland for 10 years. And that was great. And I just recently moved to Oregon State University for a new faculty position. I teach microbial ecology, the ecology of these microbes I'm talking about. That's really the subject of my research, so it's an easy class to teach. And I also teach a class called estuarine ecology, or the ecology of estuaries. I study the ecology of organisms, what organisms do in the natural environment, and those organisms just happen to be microscopic organisms. I've been coming to Toolik since I started my postdoc position in the marine biological labs in 2000. That was my first year over. And I came every year that I was a postdoc. And then I had a couple years break there, and I was writing proposals to the National Science Foundation to get a grant, and then I got this grant that I'm on now. This is a 10-year-long grant, so it's been great. I've been able to come up every year since then. I'm the lead PI, and George Kling is my co-PI, so the two of us wrote the proposal together. So we split up the work, and we share the duties of arranging logistics and making sure we have all the people that we need to do the research. But we also come up here every year to train people on how to do things and to do some work ourselves. I thought I would be a medical doctor. So I went and when I was in college, I got a job at a hospital over the summer for a couple summers as a phlebotomist. So I took people's blood. And it was pretty easy, I liked it okay, but it just wasn't totally for me. I just felt like it wasn't the right thing. So I went and did I called it a semester abroad, but it was really a semester in Oregon, on the coast of Oregon, taking marine biology classes. And that just turned me on to this whole field, to biological research and environmental and ecology research, and just captured my attention from there. Working. My family. Got 4 kids, and they're a ton of fun. But for me, the best part of Toolik is being here with all of my colleagues. In the beginning of the summer, a lot of the PIs, the professors come up here, and so we're all here in the same place. We're coming from Michigan and Woods Hole and places all over the country, so we don't get to see each other all that often. But here we are, we're all here from 24 hours a day. We have lots of time to talk and think together, and it's really rewarding. I think microbes are cool because they really, it's kind of a stretch, but they kind of rule the world. Right? You think about, first, they're a tremendous, huge fraction of the biomass on the planet are microbes. They grow really quickly, and they are responsible for cycling all of the elements, the carbon cycle, the nitrogen cycle, the phosphorus cycle. A lot of that is driven by microbes. They're really I'd say they're the engines of ecology. They were really what drives the ecology on this planet. You know, it's not totally fair because trees are really important. Trees create, they create an ecosystem. You know, a tree itself is one giant ecosystem with all sorts of things living associated with microbes and multicellular organisms.